Hi, Health Family Homestead. Heath Family Homestead. I'm sorry. My eyesight isn't the greatest, and I don't read that greatest either. Yes, you're early to the party, but glad to have you. Just me tonight. David's home sick. I had to bring this thing up closer to me. Hope I don't shake it too much from you. Hey, Brenda. How you doing? Hey, James. How's it going? Um, I've been really wondering what's going on with Robin. Is everything still the same, or uh tired of freezing? I'll be so glad when winter is over. I imagine you will. I got I I got the perfect weather right now, I gotta say. Um but it wasn't today. It got up in the 80s today. Um if I missed somebody's comment, just read it back to me again because David's not here. Um and to help me with this, I'll try to bring it as close as I can so I can see it good. Let's see here. Yes, I mean Brooke. What did I say? Did I say Robin? I don't know. Okay, is she still in a coma? Man, I'm working at all the live shows tonight. Wow, that's cool. I I thought I was going to have an easy night, but now the dog's going to start barking. Um, hey David, I didn't know if you'd make it or not. He's been sick, guys, so he's not here tonight with me. We're going to a B class tomorrow, so I told him to stay home and take care of himself too. My nose is an itch off now. um, he's sick, bub. I don't know if he's got bronchitis or if he's got the flu or what he's wrong with him, but he's all congested and not feeling good. He's been sick since what, Friday or Saturday? I can't remember. Hey, strong enough to bend. Um, Thank you, Christy. David will appreciate your prayers. He's on here listening. Um, Thank you, Bob. Well, I had a crazy day today. we went over and got my sister out of the nursing home. Oh, what a dump. That place was so disgusting. And just before we went over there, David had set up the bird cage that I had out in the yard just laying there, and because I want to take the cockatiels outside when it gets warmer, and I wanted to fix that cage up so that they couldn't get out of it, and because if they get out, they'll definitely be killed. Between the hawks and the other birds would absolutely take them out. So Lance is out there playing with the door, and his little middle finger he slammed in the cage door and took the whole nail back. So he'll probably lose that. Man, it looks awful. Little feller cried for an hour or so, and he's a tough one. He'll cry for a second, then he's gone out and playing and stuff. But he cried for an hour solid, and then we went over to even whimpered on the way over to get my sister out of the home, and so but she's going to be staying at my mom's and here. She's going to come back and forth because I have the roll-in shower and everything. She's able to get in and out of my shower. She don't have to worry about stepping over into the tub. So let's see, what am I missing here? Everyone I know has been sick off and on. It's no fun. Praying I'll get better soon. Thank you. We had a huge stressful care meeting today for Cindy. Hopefully things will get better. Wow. I hope that Cindy's getting better care than my sister did. And I know that Cindy's not able to tell you exactly what's going on, nor would they treat her the same. But my sister's got all of her faculties, and she's in a lot of pain, and they were just running all over her. They left her all night long wet because she's got a broken leg and knee. She could not get out of the bed herself to go to the bathroom or anything, and she called and called and called. And then last night, she called the call button, and the same girl came in and turned the light off in her room and headed to go out. And my sister called her out on it. She said, "Where are you going?" Nani, that's enough. Sorry guys. I hope he doesn't start. So my sister called him out on it, and the girl got snotty with her, and she ended up taking her to the bathroom. So I'm glad she's out of there. She would end up with bed sores like that. Hi, the Red Shed. How are you this night? J Love, how are you? Seeing some others come in here. Great having all y'all folks tonight. Been a crazy, crazy week. The first part of the week, or I should say the last part of last week, because my lives are in the middle of the week. We were doing pretty good, getting a lot done around here. David was up here helping me. Man, can that dude work? I am very blessed to have him helping me. Yes, I have him covered. It's not really helping tonight. My dogs heard that bird through the headset. They are on the other side of the room. Oh, that hurted. Shouldn't have done that. What was I going to say? Oh, so I was supposed to go down and watch the all 6 of the kids tomorrow, but those plans got changed around. Man, my nose is itching. Somebody's coming to see me. So the grandkids are like all going to stay home tomorrow. My daughter-in-law's not going fishing with my son. So, because it's supposed to be crazy windy tomorrow and raining and everything. So, we got a B class or club or something other to go to tomorrow night at 6. And I'm hoping that rain isn't going to rain us out. I'm hoping we'll be able to get into the beehives and learn something else. I don't know how that works, what they do on those little club meeting thingies. Yeah. In this meeting, I guess once annually they give do a raffle for a free beehive, and I'm hoping David or I will win it. Kind of excited about that. So tomorrow I think my sister's going to come over here and I'm going to give her a shower and get her all cleaned up nicely, because poor thing hadn't had no shower, and she was too worn out from the traveling and everything today to be able to come over here. They didn't even give her a bed bath. So she has had, one of them gave her a wash rag and some soap, and she has had to wash what she could. So she will be glad to. Imagine my water bill's going to go up because I know she's going to want to sit in there for a good time. Oh, anyways, I'm looking forward to going to the picnic. I hope I know a lot of you in here are going in September. David and I are going to go up, and that's my birthday. So we're going to be able to spend I'm going to have a great birthday this year, and spend some time with some great friends. Hey Pete, how's it going? Nice to have you in. Let's see here. I missed my sidekick tonight. He could read these better than me. Yeah, it is awful. And she smokes, and they have specific times for you to go smoke. Hey, Mark and Sarah, Overlook Valley. Nice to have you in here tonight. So she's a smoker, and they have like only 4 times a day that they're allowed to go out and smoke for 15 minutes. Well, that in itself is fine and dandy, you know. But hey, Moon Farm, nice to have you here. But when they have those times, be on time. Have people there to go out with you, because they go out into an area that's locked, and they won't let you out there, and they won't allow you to have your cigarettes on you. You have to get them from them. So I couldn't even take her out front. It's a pain. So it'll be much better for her now that she's home. She's supposed to quit smoking so that she can have surgery, but I doubt she's ever going to have surgery now that she's broken all these other bones. She's got 5 breaks that have not been fixed. Her back, her knee, her leg, her hip, and her ribs. Yeah, I know your service is awful. I hope you guys can get it fixed. And a lot of it has a lot to do with the fact that you guys got rain in Overlook Valley. But I appreciate you coming in. Um, so next week we've got some crazy things going on. Our daughter that we lost, her birthday's on Valentine's Day, so we're David and I'll probably just hang around here and reminisce a little bit about her and enjoy our time together. Um, and I've talked him into going to our church has a best years club thing. It's for old people like us. They're having a dinner on the 15th. And it seems to me like I was supposed to do something the day before Valentine's Day too. So we got a busy coming up week or so. My garden's growing really beautifully. Those collards are getting up nice and good. I'm going to harvest some of them probably tomorrow morning. I like to harvest them in the morning so that they're not wilted or anything like that. And does anybody know a different colored that is more tender and sweeter? Um, I this what was it, New Year's? That I think it was New Year's. We got some collards. I bought some collards at the grocery store because I didn't have mine in the ground yet. And I'm gonna tell you something. They were the best collards I've ever had, and they were not uh, the Georgia collards that I normally buy. Um, I like these too, but I really prefer the other ones if I could find them. Does anybody have any suggestions on them? And hi, TNS dogs, dragonflies, and farm. How are you this evening? Um, so getting back to the garden, I don't think it will be tomorrow or maybe even not Friday, but I know at least on Saturday I am going to put out some more seeds in the barrels and get them going. I got some from home in the sticks, the true blue coloreds. Oh, cool. Are they nice and tender? These collards that we got were like the flavor of them were so sweet and so tender. They were not at all tough at all. And does anybody have any suggestions on what I'm doing wrong with beets? I want to grow beets so bad and I just can't get them to grow. I don't know what it is about them. They just won't grow. You haven't grown them yet. Oh, okay. Well, I thought about looking through Baker's Creek or M.I. Gardner and seeing if I couldn't find something from them to grow and see if it was like like the ones we tried. But I also do know that collards are much sweeter and more tender in the fall months and winter months than they are in the summer and spring here. They're really hard, tough in the summer, but we still grow them anyways. Have you tried adding rabbit poop when you plant them? A lot straight in when you plant. Yes, I use rabbit poop on everything. Um, I love it because it's a cold manure and it won't burn your plants. So I use it on everything. Beats me. I'm just starting growing them. Good one, Bub. I let the door open for that one, didn't I? Can't remember the name of collards. Alabama something have a Nana Dory moment. Oh. If the ground gets too hard, beets won't make it. Well, I don't have a problem with that because I got sugar sand. I got real sandy soil. It's dirty, but really sandy. And I'm continuing to add more stuff. And now that I'm going to be doing in the barrels, I'm adding coconut fiber and stuff like that in there too. Yeah, they do grow better in colder temperatures. You grow them in the spring, but couldn't get any in the summer. And my fall was too short. Well, see, our winter is like most people's springs, and our fall is like most people's springs. And half of those are hot. You should be able to grow beets in the winter there, Kathy. Yes. But like I said, I think it was 80 degrees today. Let me look here and I'll tell you what it, yep, 80 degrees today. So, and it's 72 right now. So our possible low is 66 tonight. It'll be 85 tomorrow, and the low is 58, which I doubt we'll ever hit that 58. So we've got really high temperatures. I know y'all in the cold areas wish y'all had some of that heat, huh? Hi, Barefoot Adventures. I didn't see you come in. Nice to have you here tonight. Smarty. You're so bad, Bub. You might put some bone meal on them every couple weeks. Okay, I'll try that. I planted some beets last year to help loosen the clay soil, juicy the greens. I have had. I like eating the greens in salad, so it is what it is. I'm going to try to grow them. My nasturtiums are pretty big now. Well, not very big, but they're getting a little bit of height on them now. I'm getting excited about those to put in my salads too. Let's see here. 29 was the high here today. Wow, Brenda. Oh, I wish I could send you some of my heat here. Red Shed, stop by my house, my friend. Can someone tell me how long quail need heat lamps if inside? Well, in my experience, we used heat lamps for the quails until they feathered out really good. And now David, he takes them off faster, but usually I'd say I think we do it about 3 or 4 weeks. He's better at telling you that stuff because I stopped raising the babies until they get to a certain age, and then he gives them to me to grow out for him. We've been eating a lot of quail now. My friend bought 5 packages of quail that he bought for me. There was 6 in a package, and the first time I cooked 3 of them in the oven with the same marinade, and deep fried 3 of them, and we like the deep fried better. So this time I marinated them with teriyaki sauce, and deep fried them, and oh my goodness gracious, they were so good. So I'm wondering next time I might just do barbecue sauce and then deep fry them and see how they taste. But I'm trying to stay away from the fried food, so I'm not supposed to eat it, but I just pretty much eat what I want. We had another winter storm go through. Got about 6 more inches of snow. Wow. My little fall garden didn't get planted this year. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Christy. High of 40 here today, but I love our spring and summer. Not real hot and humid. I had 39 today. Yeah. Let's see. Where are you at, J Love Adventures? Oh, that's strong enough wanting to know where you live. I've got 25 quail that I'm going to process in March. Cool. We're in Central Florida. For those of you, if you're asking, I don't like that kind of weather, Brenda. Jay loves in East Central Ohio. Are you near Two Family at all? I used to love winter, but not so much anymore. You can't grow beets at all. I don't even think of that. I take those cold weather crops for granted here in Ohio. I grow broccoli and stuff like that. I mean, cabbage, all that kind of stuff. But I really want to grow beets, and I don't know why they won't grow here. I can't even get them to sprout real good. I started to buy myself a peach tree the other day. They just got in a whole shipment at Tractor Supply, and I'm so tempted to buy them. But every one I plant, it just dies. So I don't know. I kind of got stage fear. Let's see here. Strong enough to. Where are you? I have a lemon tree in backyard. Cool. I do have a lime tree back there, and I saw some buds on it, so I'm kind of excited about that. Hey Bub, our plucker does 12 quail at a time, and I must say that's nice. Could be a soil deficiency on the beets. It's nice. Could be a soil deficiency on the beets. Does. I'm not sure how many mangoes I'm going to actually get because the blooms are all dying off and I'm not seeing very many green little fruit. I won't know until they get much bigger. But yeah, I'm kind of saddened about that. David, I'd love to have a plucker, but it's my first time, so I'm going to do it by hand. Bob, you got your hands full now. Just saying. Because I tried to pluck the quail. I got frustrated and peeled all their skin off and just cooked them like that for all the time that we've been doing it until just recently did we start plucking them. David's got more patience than I, and he will pluck them, but I won't mess with it. I'll just pull off their skin. Now, they do make a smaller plucker, and I thought that it would be really nice to get that smaller plucker too. But that'll be one of these days if I ever get any extra money. And I'm contemplating on getting some more broilers because my freezer is thinning out so fast. So, I don't know, is Stringfield on here? No, I don't see her in here tonight. If y'all haven't seen it, Stringfield Ridge Farms having a book exchange thing where it's going from person to person through our community. If you want to be involved in that, she's got some really cool books that she's putting in there, and she's gonna pass them on down the line. And you could do that book exchange. It's really kind of cool. Check out her video. Let's see here. I'm chicken to process a chicken. LOL. Need somebody to hold my hand. Well, Christy, it's really not hard to do, but it was so hard on our back that we decided to get a plucker. Oh, okay, she's working late tonight. It's not hard. but it can be time consuming. Yes, it is. And it is hard on your back. Let's just put that out there. Of course, I do have back problems, so. Now, Bob, I never tried to dunk them. I just tried to pluck them. So it might work easier that way. I don't know. Make sure that when you process that, you let the meat stay in ice and water for at least 24 hours. Yes. If you do that, they'll be much more tender and not tough. This spring, I am waiting to get Buff Orpingtons. The last one we had did good. Cool. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you got a cooler for that. And don't add water to it, just ice. The ice will melt fast in that time of the year. So I wouldn't add water to it. I aggravated my back a little this weekend trying to clean up some trash left on the property. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been going through this back thing, and I've got 2 more weeks of therapy, and then I'm done. And it seems to be doing good on the bottom part of my back since I've been using the back brace. So, well, I've got to get some editing done tonight. So good night, everyone. God bless. Thanks, J Love. Nice having you in here tonight. Look forward to seeing you again. Hope you're going to be at the picnic in September. So how many of y'all have gotten your seedlings started? I'm hoping I'm hoping to have some time tomorrow to plant some seedlings in my little planter thingies because I've got a lot of stuff I want to get growing. Oh, is it? When do you usually start them, Brenda? I am planning on going to the picnic. Night, Christy. Good. I can't wait. Have a great night, J Love. Okay. That's good. Now, do you how do I say this? Do you plant a whole big variety of stuff, or do you just stick with some certain items? I have to say, those tomato plants are really looking good. I tried that little trick that um, Jess does at Roots and Refuge, putting an egg underneath them. Although I don't know how much of the egg is left on a couple of them because the dog dug it up to eat the egg. Let's see here. I helped once with a friend that was doing quail, and putting them in 160 boiling water was fairly easy. Cool. Okay. I guess I'll try that then. I wasn't here when David did the quail and the plucker. He did them on a day then I wasn't here. Started romaine lettuce and 4 black sapote. Nice. I just grow what I know we will eat. That's good. Yeah, I got to get some. I got to get my lettuces and stuff in because I'm already in the 85 degrees part. I mean, it won't kill them right away, but it'll make them bolt. So I just have to make sure they're in a cooler part of the yard or whatever. But I'll tell you something. I counted it up one time. Just in lettuce alone. If I can remember correctly, I think it was like $120 in just one season that I saved in growing my own lettuce. Plant your lettuce in the shade. Yes, I do. The fence kind of shades a little bit, but now that palm tree's gone, I won't be getting much shade in the garden, so I don't know where I'll be planting them. I'll probably make myself a one of those tubs, one of those barrels that we cut in half. I'd probably make that somewhere close to that lattice fence or something. I don't know. I have to think about that one. Yeah. I used to have a whole bunch of umbrellas. So I don't know if I still have any of those left or not. I'll have to look in the big shed. If I can get in there, I need to go through that stuff and get rid of it. It's waste of space because nobody ever goes inside that shed or does anything in there. We just keep piling more stuff at the door. One of these days, I'll have a cleanup day and pull the trailer up and just dump it all in there and take it to the dump. Put the tub on the north side of the little shed. Hey, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea, David. But will I be able to keep those stinking well, we might have to put some hardware cloth over it that we can open and close. Cause them stinking squirrels will get in there and dig it out. Hey Carol, how's it going? Let's see here. Sometime I would like to get a few quail. Again, they They sure are little when they hatch. Yeah, now I'll tell you, I told David I want to make sure that from now on we only grow the jumbo quails and clean out the other ones because the other ones are so tiny. There's not a lot of meat on them. Just go at organic lettuce seeds at Walmart. Good subject to come in on. I have too much shade in my backyard. Well, be glad you have some shade back there because a lot of that stuff will get burned up really bad in the sun here in Florida, especially down there where you're at, girl. I think everyone has a pile up area. Yeah, mine's more than most. Um, see, every time I would have somebody have trouble and have to move out of their place, I would let them put their junk out there, and they just never got it out. And I told every single person that put stuff out there, I'm gonna trash it. If there's anything out there that you want, you better come and get it. Well, nobody ever came and got it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. And I'm not gonna let anybody put anything out there anymore. Anyone. We have too many piles up areas. Yeah, it just I've got stuff everywhere. I'm trying to move stuff the way I want it, and I just don't have any space. And I think that at least before next winter, because I know since we've had such a warm, nasty, hot winter this winter, next winter is going to freeze our tails off. So I want to get that shed cleaned out so that I can put all my babies in there and they will be safe and sound. And my little shed's got all my feed and stuff in there and my canning jars. And I'd really like to be able to move my feed in the big shed, and be able to walk up to it better instead of bending over barrels to get into other barrels, and just a pain in the butt. But at least it's dry and safe, right? Yeah, it's your everything drawer, right? Oh, I was thinking just mosquito netting, but hardware cloth is a good idea. Darn, rats and tails. True, either one or the other. Hot Hades, sun or not enough. Yeah, true. My house is my everything drawer. Right now, too many people in a 3-bedroom with too many things. I know where you're coming at. I still haven't gone through Linda's room and gotten rid of everything in there. I just don't have the I just have a hard time with it. I've got to get serious about getting rid of junk. Yeah, me too. And mine is I pick up something and I think, oh, I could use this later. This is a good something. This will cost me money if I have to buy this. So I'll just keep it. Then whenever I need it, I can't remember what I did with it. But it is on my list this year to get the house and the yard and the sheds all cleaned up and cleaned out. That was one of my resolutions, my New Year's resolutions. And I've been doing pretty good. I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff. I even went through my whole pantry and cleaned it all out and sorted it and put it in sections and stuff like, because I do the pantry at our church, and I how do I say this? I set it up to where I put things in their date, so um when they're supposed to be eaten by. Because we don't give away anything that's outdated. I just bring it home. Now Kathy we was going to move into our shed. Let's see here. I've got to get serious. I read that. Me too. The creative mind thinks it can use everything someday, and then there is a part about wasting the money, like you said. Not if I get there first, bub. I've thought about it. It's big enough to house a person. Yeah, I know, David. His shed at his house is what, about half the size of this one, babe? Um, and I've seen him be in that shed all day long and not come out, and I'm like, oh my god, I couldn't stand it. It's not fixed yet. You all will need AC in that shed. Holy hotness. Yes. Although right now it's perfect. I mean, it's perfect sleeping weather. I cannot believe that I am not just absolutely dying. You know, all my life I've been hot, 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 hot. And I was even hot when I was up there. But the more weight I lose, it seems like I'm comfortable now. A couple of times I've even been cool, felt cool. I've been thinking about having a gathering down here. I don't know where we'd have it at though. Yeah, the weather is agreeable right now. You're going to make it before me. I'm really cool natured now. Are you? I kept saying I'm going to go through life and be hot all the time. And I used to give my mom a hard time because she's always cold. And now I'm like, I hope I'm not going to be one of them little old ladies that are always cold. But we'll see. What you think of me driving the airboat to Brenda's? Are you asking me that, David? I'm closer. I could beat both Bub and Brenda there. Go get Brenda. I can have it 80 degrees in the house and I'm still freezing. Oh, you're kidding. Bub says we need to trade places in the winter. Yeah, in the winter, we want to be snowbirds. Oh, Brenda, you are in the wrong state. For a long time there, I thought, oh, I'll never, ever, ever move away because of the grandkids and stuff like that. But now that they're all going to go to school next year, I'm going to be lost without them. So I think I need to do something for myself. Paul would be glad I came up to see him. Yeah, he would. Me and Brenda would have a good old time. Aw. Yeah, I bet you do. I love living in Florida. I love where I live. I fortunately I have better I think better weather than Carol does in the south that part of Florida. And because I stay warmer here in the winter than even they do down there. They have a lot of freezes and stuff that I don't get. And I think it's that there's like a when you look at the states, there's like a wave of coldness that comes down sometimes, and it'll come down right straight through the middle of the states, and it'll go and it'll blow down through the bottom of Florida, where we don't get a lot of that cold air unless it comes straight from the top of Florida or from the east coast of um, the states and comes down. We hardly ever get anything from the west. Let's see here. My mama used to crack my heat up to 85. Now I understand now that I'm older. Paul would love it. David, Paul would love it, she said. Um, but I don't usually crank up the heat. Just add more clothes. Yeah, I haven't used any heat at all. Of course I don't have any heat right now. The air conditioner's broke, so um I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford to get that fixed, but it is what it is. I got the windows open, all almost all winter. I've had the windows open. I think 2 days I had to keep the windows closed, and I brought Nani in. Now I got to get him back outside because he drives me insane with that screeching. Well, he doesn't bother me. I ignore it. I've learned to overlook it, but other people hear him screech and they go freaking out, especially if I'm on the phone. because I know it goes into their ears. Let's see. Carol says, out of fishes and loves life. I could totally move out of Florida. The hurricane season is more of a problem. We don't get freezes in Palm Beach County, though. Just cold down to 40 plus at night is all I have seen. Oh, okay. I was watching Pete. I don't know how to. I don't know his Green Dream. Green Dream channel or something. I don't know what his name is. He does a lot of the tropical he plants tropical plants and trees and such like that. I don't. Yes. Yes, that's who I'm talking about, Pete Canaries. He is northwest above you all. Love him. I thought he was down near Tampa. Wow. We have seen it 80 degrees here in Montana, and 2 houses later, 2 hours later, it was cold enough to snow. Wow. All right, bub. See you later. Great having you tonight, honey. He's really knowledgeable. Yes, he is. I knew what you were talking about. He is a really, really knowledgeable guy. And I like the fact that, I mean, he's done interviews with people that I know, that I personally know. Being a member of the, and this is something you ought to look into, Carol. I don't know if you have it down there right where you're at, but look for the ours is called Brevard Rare Fruit and Council. That's what it used to be called. Now it's called Brevard Rare Fruit and Trees or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, it's a club that meets once a month, and you get to taste fruit and that you've never tasted, tropical fruits and stuff. And they have speakers come in and different things, and they tell you what to put in your soil and how to do things and stuff like that. It's very interesting. Brevard Rare Fruit. Yes. But I think it's called Brevard Tropical Rare Fruit. I don't remember what is Tropical Rare Fruit or something. I don't know. It's something different now, David. Anyways, to make a long story short, they have tasting tables, they have plant sales, they have all kinds of neat stuff that we're involved in, and it's every third Wednesday of the month. I don't go anymore. That's why I'm just not able to go and doing my lives and everything. I could probably go there and do a video or something on the tables and stuff, but it's just too much trouble for me. Too far for me to go, and it costs money to get there, so. Yes, they have that, but I would never make it to the meetings at this time in my life. Broward has one too. Cool. I wish they'd have it on a different day. I stopped going because I was going to church on Wednesday nights, and now I'm not doing that either, trying to conserve on gas so I don't spend money. I love dirt science. David, don't you mess with Christy now. Um, well, guys, past my time, and think I'm going to call it a night. Been a crazy, crazy, crazy week, and if y'all don't know it, I'm on Mondays at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I hope to catch you then. If not, I'll catch you next week on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did join Mounts Botanical, and I think they have meetings there sometimes for the West Palm Beach chapter or group, whatever they call it. They have the Palm Beach beekeepers too. I can't make. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We're going to a bee class tomorrow night, or a club or something. I don't know if they're having a class. I think it's just the club that we're going to tomorrow night, right, babe? Hope things get better for y'all. Yeah, they will. Just pray for my sister. And I pray for all you guys. Is there anybody out there got any prayers that they want me to end this with? Well, I'm going to go ahead and pray, and we'll try to get off here. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that you have tonight with us. I pray, Lord, that you take care of my sister and heal her fast. I thank you that she's able to come home and not be stuck in that nasty hole over there. I pray, Lord, that you put a protective hedge around Cindy and heal her and let her be able to come home too, if that's your will, Lord. I know it'll make Christy feel a lot better. And Lord, I pray for Teresa's mom. Keep her in good standing health so that there's not a lot of stress. And I pray, Lord, that you ease up Teresa's load at work. Oh, she's having such a hard time. I pray, Lord, that you bless her and Lee and give them enough cold weather that they can butcher that cow so they can get it taken care of, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that you heal David and make him all better by morning so he can come up here and spend some time with me before the meeting tomorrow night. I thank you for all these people coming in, and Lord, if there's somebody that I missed their prayers, you know what they are, and I pray that you bless them and heal them and strengthen them and answer their prayers. In your name, amen. Let's see here. Sounds good, Kathy. Have a great night. Hope you are feeling better, and we'll pray for your sister. Have a good time with the bee needs people. Thank you. All right, y'all. Have a great night. See you later.